Wow, that is a long time. Oh boy, less than 3.
Hello. It's been a little while, hasn't it? It's been a little while. How long has it actually been? It's been what? Let me actually check here. Let me check. I hope everyone's been doing well. Welcome back. How long has it actually been? It's been 84 years. You know, that's actually funny, Panda. I like it. Oh, I guess I was kind of streaming Factorial a little bit still, eh? And back in July. Every week. Did a little bit of the Minecraft on the 13th, eh? Some fungus stuff. Did a little bit of repo, right? Yeah, it was right after my birthday. Right after my birthday. But yeah, it's been a while. Have you guys been doing well? Look like you've grown. Yeah. Yeah, not much has changed. Not much has changed. I think I have lost a little bit of weight. I think I have trimmed up a little bit. So if anything, they should be looking smaller. Injury, hello. Where are your flower picks? Oh. Wait, you're who I think you are, right? Yeah. Welcome back, Matt. Do you want me to call you Injury? Or do you want me to submit myself to the mental it's funny that I actually knew it was you because I saw in Discord, because I've messaged you recently. I saw, that you had your name thing, but I mean, I could have guessed based off the flower picks question though. I could have guessed based off that, so but yeah, starting the stream sitting nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll be standing today. I don't think I'll be standing. But it's good to see you, buddy. I hope you've been doing well. And yes, Fluffy, I am still alive. Because I'm the only one who's been asking. Yeah, I know. No one asks except for you, actually. It's very true. No one asks except for you. So, but yeah, so I've been wanting to stream. Again, like I said, I've been wanting to stream again. I just, I'm busy with some other things, but Godot 4.5 came out recently, and I'm on 4.4. So, we're going to, hence the title, migrate from 4.4 to 4.5. It's very simple, very straightforward. Sounds fancier than it's going to be, really. It's just going to be me staring at my screen thinking, or looking at, oh, okay, I can, do this and that. But because the template thing that I've been working on for a while is very simple. Not a whole lot to it yet. It should be actually very easy to do so, to migrate. I do plan on removing something. So right now, for localization purposes, I actually have something that updates live whenever in the editor, which is different than in-game. It's what's called a tool script. Basically, it can run live in the editor whenever I make changes and stuff. They actually, can reflect because it's actually running even when I just have the editor open. So I plan on actually removing that. Because with the new... By the way, I don't know why gambling broke. You can just gamble at any time now. I literally just, as a fix, I just commented the code that checks to see if this... 3 lines of code. I commented it out. That was literally it. But it's like grease or something on my on the desk. I don't know if it's don't know if it like came out of the thing. It smells like mechanical. We're not gonna worry about that, I guess. Yeah, we're just not gonna worry about that. It's not white now. Luckily, I would be a little concerned, frankly. If it was, I think I'd be having to ask some questions around here. Although it'd be even more concerning since I only, with my parents, that'd be a little concerning. But what I was actually gonna do anyway was just, I think it's a little too high. I just want a little bit higher because I was hunching while I was talking because you probably understand. Anyway, but yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well, man. That's good to see you. I ended up getting debt from rioting too. Well, yeah, it's funny because I had to restart the bot because to do that, and it does purge the buff thing. Yeah. What have you guys been up to? What have you guys been up to? And again, thank you so much, Monsieur. Thank you for the 80 years. It's been a long time. A lifetime indeed. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. What you guys been up to? Anyone playing Borderlands 4? Yeah, I like that new name though. I'll call you Indri. Is it Indri? Is that how you say it? I'm probably gonna slip up, but not just PoE. PoE 1. Started a running program and ran 10K yesterday. Ooh. 1 hour, 3 minutes. How long does it usually take to run a 10K? That's pretty good. Yeah. Nice, man. That's cool, Am. Running's great for you. Feels great. Unless you haven't been doing it, and then all of a sudden you're doing it, and all of a sudden your knees are like, amen. I don't know if that's just me. Listen, okay? Is that just me? I'm just old. It may just be that. It may just be that. But alas, in my absence, let's actually go ahead and pull open Godot real quick. I find the knee pain goes away 20 minutes in. That's fair. I guess you got to warm up a little bit, eh? I guess you got to warm up a little bit. I don't know what is this screen. Oh, we haven't actually updated. Actually, no. I want to start with the older version real quick because I don't know if why is this so far away from my face though? This feels so far away. Not sure why. Oh, okay, that's why. So did you see how my editor just restarted? So because I've still been trying to do some programming and stuff, in the time I've been gone. And one of the things that's cool, you can see this fine, right? Kind of small for you guys, isn't it? Actually. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger here. It's an editor scale. So editor scale, custom display scale, let's do 1.6 maybe? Save and restart it. 9% chat, it's fine. I'm just trying to, I was going to explain what happened there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I'm causing myself a little bit of pain right now. Basically, one thing I did is I called it remote. Basically, I checked to see if I'm developing on the computer remotely or not. And if so, I automatically restart the editor and change my display scale to what I use whenever I've remoted into my computer. Just because the code is so bad. You wish it was bad, bro. You wish it was bad. You back from dinner? So now I can just reload it because I changed that setting. And then it should... There we go. It automatically restarts for me. Is it? I'm confused. Why does this not look like it's changing the size for you guys? Or for zoom? Is it zoom, size, scale? I mean, this is not. This is editor scale. And why that keeps opening on the wrong monitor? Not very appreciated. So it's set to custom, which is what I want. What if I do 1.75? Okay, close. Just add a return real quick. Let's see if this works. How is dinner raggish? Okay, is this... I'm so confused. Is this bigger than it was? This is not any bigger than it was. What is happening? I think maybe the custom... We'll get this eventually. All right, let's just do like 2.5 or something, and then that's like a really big change. Let me find out. Oh yeah, no, that works. That works. Okay. Is this good for you guys, you think? I think that you can see this fine, right? Right? So this is 2. I could probably just do like... Well, no, I guess that's fine, actually. Let's not do that. All right, let's get a little bit more comfortable here. So we'll do 2. The display scale here. Okay, yeah, that should be good. So we'll do that. All right. How long do I wait? I wait a second. 0.1 seconds. Okay. Also at one point, eventually I'd like to make it where you guys can actually see my screen, like my actual just screen, because I do a lot of stuff. I'm doing a lot of stuff that, you know, you're not really able to see. You know, okay, we're not actually migrating to 4.5 yet, I don't think. Because, well, first of all, I made some changes. I'll show you. This is the most interesting part so far. Okay, hold on. Let's go here real quick. We're just gonna hide that. All right, let me. What is happening? Oh, you're. Hold on. Load toggled. We'll just comment that out, and then this should work. Yep. Okay. There we go. So, a couple things. Let me make sure you can actually see the game, because I did actually change the name of the. There we go. There you go. The game. All right, you guys ready for this? I think you may find this kind of interesting. Godot. Name this. Okay, are you ready? That's right. We have. I know. We have sounds. But yeah, I added sounds. And basically, this is what I've done to the menu so far. I'll explain a little bit of why. So basically, the way I'm designing the menu at the moment is that when you hover over the tab, it displays it, which, as you can see, audio, video, whatever, right? But the cool thing, and also, you can actually use your scroll wheel to change some of these things. Not much has changed on the surface, probably from what you guys remember, but a lot has changed. A lot has changed under the hood, that is for sure. I actually was having to redo the way I did the FPS counter, which is funny. Little bit of an extra thing that I probably don't even need to be working on. But what's cool is if I grab my controller, the whole menu works now, and also safe settings, no or yes. So, okay. So that's a bug because it's not technically a bug. It's just I haven't implemented it yet. Where when you actually accept a choice, one thing you have to think about is whenever you're using controller, depending, I guess, on how the game engine works, the reason what's happening when I'm moving the D-pad, for example, is you're changing from focus from one menu option to the next, right? So when I click this, I'm focused in here, and then when I hit this, I automatically focus here. Now the problem is let's say I say no, right? I'm focused back here. Because my cursor's here. Let me move my cursor away. So let's see. I'm windowed. I say no. I have no way of getting back. I'm actually stuck. Never mind. I can press B to go back, and it grabs focus there. But I'll want to fix that. But let's say I say yes. I don't handle that case either, which is perfectly fine. We're not going to worry about that. But anyway, so I have a thing where it actually asks you. I'm going to make it where this is only when you change video settings in a game, for example, because like this setting simulator. Yeah, this is all just a setting simulator. That's the whole game. The whole game is going to be just the main menu. It's going to just be a really polished main menu. But yeah. So basically, also you can, I implemented this where you can actually press and hold. That's actually something that I had to do. Also, you can do bumpers. I implemented where you can actually do bumpers to go up and down by a certain amount. I had to implement all this myself. That's something, I've worked a whole lot on this, off stream, my spare time right now because busy, as I said. But yeah, that's basically it. So, a lot more feedback though in terms of actually switching to menu options because everything plays a sound basically. Now show game. All right, you ready? Unfortunately, there must be a bug because the game I've created that you would see right now is astonishing. I think you guys would be blown away. You'd be asking for the Steam page to wishlist it, right? Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on right now, so we're gonna have to just exit out of the main menu. I don't know what happened there. So, love the UI simulator. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's a fantastic UI simulator. Thank you. So yeah, I've worked on this stuff a little bit more because I forgot that I was in the middle of working on this UI or the FPS counter. That's kind of not what I wanted to work on right now, but it's Ragish. Yeah, I don't know what you want from me, Ragish. I didn't skip your message. You have insider info? No, spoken like a true paid actor. We all know Tay paid you off to say that. We all know Tay paid you off. But yeah, so I've actually been thinking about the game stuff more as well. I don't know if I had any notes to talk about in that regard. Let me check here. Let me check. So you guys know how have any of you guys ever used Notepad++? Oh yeah, you know what's funny? You talk about the speaking of making the game, right? I still really like Muffin's idea. I think Muffin's idea is a fantastic one. The build a computer horror game simulator. I think that's actually a great I think that'd be a great game. I thought there was I still have his title ideas for the game. Yeah, okay, so I don't have anything. How many game stuff? I keep trying to make Rakish make Pong. That'd be a game. That'd be a game. Oh, right. So I can just keep track of the current object that's being selected for this. Hold on, I need to check how much stuff I actually status get diff scenes. Chat, what game do you think Raga should play? The man's bored. I think he should play I think he should play Black Myth Wukong. I keep telling him he needs to play Black Myth Wukong. It's such a good game. I was going to do the second playthrough to get the true ending. So changed. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, I got a good idea for a poll, guys. Hold on. Hold on, Rakish. I got a good idea for a poll. All right, here you go. There you go. Chat, please vote in that. Please vote in that poll. Vote in that poll. You should know by now, Rakish. That's a TinBears poll. That's a TinBears poll. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and report it. That's crazy. Forgot you could actually do that. If you inspect element, second option is no. Yeah, secretly, it's in the back end. It's actually no. You're right. Amazon me. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and do this. So figure out what to grab next. So we wanna grab the current option that's current. Let's say current focus. Or no, we'll say focused option. Focused option. Okay, so I have no menu option class, which is I actually want to be able to do. I do want because probably I'm just gonna have to say it's a control for now. It'll be uninitialized. And then, oh no, focus option will say by default is equals, oh no, yeah, we're gonna have to say control equals default option, right? Why is this not? Why this didn't want to give me some... I don't know why it didn't want to give me any IntelliSense there. That's strange. Anyway, so what we want to do is... All right, well, wait, what were the results? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? Thank you for voting. So instead of default option, we actually want to grab the focused option, grab focus. So we want to do this instead because that way, that's all I should have to do to make it, because the expected behavior, right, is that if you select an option and then it prompts you to say, hey, are you sure? And then you say yes, it puts you right back to where you were, right? That would make sense. At least I think so. So what we're going to need to do that's a little bit more complicated is when we say not really sure how I'm gonna do this. Oh, we could just do it right here. Actually, you know what? If I think about it, the only thing you're changing is resolution anyway. So you're changing resolution or display mode, right? Yeah. So literally, all I have to do is say, I'll say current or focused option equals display. Yeah. And then we're here, and then we'll just say resolution. And then instead of, yeah, no, we still want to do that. Okay. So this should actually already fix it, right? So no. Oh, well, it's my mouse, so I need to move my mouse away. Let's try it this way. So we say no. So, but it did not automatically, it didn't focus it back. Why? Focus out, like, oh, we don't want to grab, right, because we don't want to grab the focus of the, yeah, get node, we're gonna have to say get node, UI selectable, I think. Grab focus like this. We're gonna have to see if that actually works. I don't remember. Actually, that's the name. Yep, that worked. Man, I have my mouse because whenever the screen actually resizes, because it detects the mouse input, it focuses whatever the mouse is on, which I think actually makes sense. Yeah, okay, that actually worked. So let's say window and say yes, and then we'll go to like 1440p, and then we'll say yes. Yeah, it's, oh yeah, that just works. Oh, that's easy. Okay, excellent. Cool. Well, that was very easy to do. Um, um, oh God, I don't know how to. UI element should be focused. I really want to take advantage of the abstract classes that's going to come up, but they're also traits. And really, I'd prefer that probably, because I would just want it to implement like selectable or something. Yeah. Okay. I will not actually initialize that to anything. But that works, so that's easy enough. That's the only thing I actually think I have to confirm, right? Yeah, just the video settings, so we'll do that. I need to commit the changes. Diff. Okay. Get diff scenes, menu options, sub options, video options. All right. Ooh, that's kind of tough. No, I can do get cherry. I think I could do this. No. There's a way to cherry pick stuff out of changes. So get cherry pick. Bad revision. Must not be how you use it. So that's get. I thought there was a way to actually. Maybe not. Not easily, at least. Whatever. That's fine. Let's fix this. This should actually already be pretty good to. Yeah, this should already be pretty good actually. Need to load whether or not the FPS counter's toggled. Ah, but this is the problem: is that the whole thing's visible. We don't want that. We want to say counter.visible equals like that. Visible. Um, okay. So I need to somehow hook that up. Which isn't a big deal. So what we'll do is we'll say signal bus dot edit FPS counter overlay. So we'll connect this to, actually instead of edit, we'll just say show. FPS counter show. All right. Let's see. So all right. So we can actually just connect it to show, literally, because that's going to show the current that'll show the current. Show it will make the FPS counter overlay visible. So FPS counter play. Probably just say FPS counter edit. Let's just say show. Let's just say that. So instead of locked, I don't think I need that. No, I actually don't. So I shouldn't need those. Okay. Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. What am I thinking? What? Hmm? About something specific? I was just, I was thinking, so, right now there's no way for me to show, I have to find a way. Okay, so the whole problem right now is that, well, it's gonna crash. So redoing this, the whole problem is that the overlay's here. It's just not visible. When this button's pressed, there's no way for it to communicate with the overlay. So I have a signal bus, which you could think of as, you can think of this as 3 points. Point A is the actual FPS overlay. Point B is the signal bus. Point C is the it's the middleman. Or point B is the middleman. Point C is the button, and well, they need to talk, right? So the signal bus, instead of point A to B to C, it's like directional. Like it could go either way. It's better just to say that there's basically some kind of middleman. Signal bus is the middleman, and all I have to do is say, well, I know I want A to listen for something that B does, right? And so all B has to do is look to that middleman and say, hey, let everyone know that I've been pressed, and it's very easy to do that way, right? Because you can always connect to that middleman. That middleman is always available. But if you are, but you would know this if you did Godot with me like I asked you to, Rakish. But for anyone who doesn't know, I'm only yelling at him. The benefit of that is that if you're all in this scene, and the problem is I can't directly connect this button to the overlay because the overlay doesn't exist in this scene, right? So that's why you use the signal bus, because you can always talk back to the signal bus, and the signal bus tells everyone, hey, or everyone who wants to know, hey, I've been pressed. So all I have to do is say signal bus.connect, FPS counter. Actually, hold on. This needs to be this. So we set the counter toggled. We'll say signal bus dot show dot emit. You can actually just emit it here. If setting, if setting. So this should work. What? Oh. No, it should be pressed. Where is? Oh, I don't have a setting for it yet. That's why. Yeah, so I still want to actually go back to here, and I still want to just say signal bus show connect, and then we want to say FPS counter pressed. No, this is wrong. Connect signal bus. That works. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. And the problem now is that I need a way of hiding this. So. Hello, Monsieur. How are you? How have you been? Saw you at the store one. How was the store? Did you get anything good? Thank you again for the 80 years, Monsieur. I really appreciate it. How have you been? You been? What have you been up to? Did I had a Monday? Nice. I'm sure that feels good. Nothing and everything. Can understand that. The itch, you can't wait. I know. Yeah, that stuff's horrible, isn't it? The itches, man. We need another button. I'll just say save. I guess we could do save. Sure. That's the song I thought it was. Love her music. It's a good song. It is a good song. Ghost Recon Wildland with Garfield. How has he been? I saw he was still streaming some. I don't think seen him recently, but I remember seeing him doing something not long ago. At least I don't think it was long ago. I guess maybe it was like at least a few weeks. I haven't been on earlier in the day much, so I haven't if anyone's been streaming earlier, I wouldn't really know at the moment. Yeah, I should just hide. Well, better that he found out sooner than later. That would be that'd be a logistical nightmare. You know? He's a nice guy. Yeah, I love Garfield. He definitely seems like a nice guy. Yeah, this is the hard part now. If I click save, it should hide, right? Whoa, what the happened there? Hold up. Was the position here? Oh, it was because of the right. Yeah, right. Okay. Is that happen? Yeah. Oh, kind of glide. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I mean it's tough, right? But yeah. Wildlands is hella fun. I haven't looked at Ghost Recon stuff in a long time. How about no? No, the last thing I played was Factorio, because I've been doing the Factorio stuff offline with everyone still every Sunday. Well, we skipped multiple weeks because people were busy and stuff like that. So we had not we hadn't played it for a couple weeks, but I've been doing that offline. And the last thing since then, played some Minecraft, I think, with Nicholas here and there. That Create Chronicles thing we're still working on, but nah, I haven't really been on my computer too much. And if I have been, it's been late at night and I've been out of energy, so I've just been watching stuff on YouTube. We're watching Critical Role. See, really? How time flies. How is So Tall? How's he doing? Is he enjoying the senior life? Graphics look pretty good for Wildlands. Do you plan on playing Borderlands 4, Monsieur? Yeah, so it hides it. That's perfect. So if we hide it, ooh, all right. So I'm gonna still need to actually add. Oops, I'm still gonna need to actually add a signal to this. So let's do that. That's fair. Yeah, I've been getting the rundown a bit from a couple people. Look at right here. So instead we want to say on. Oh, save button pressed. Maybe in the future, yeah. The performance has been the performance of the game is deplorable. One of my favorite songs. Yeah, the performance of the game is deplorable. I mean, I don't even know how you can expect to ship a product like that and without backlash, because if you can't play the game effectively, that's just it. You can't play the game. Has it kind of died? Pretty much saying upgraded get good. Yeah. People are out of touch. People are out of touch, man. So we'll say hide, and we'll hide. Let's say hidden. FPS counter overlay hidden. No, let's say hide. Yeah, and then emit signal instead of just calling hide, since we need to focus a menu. You know, I could actually just export a button and call and say like that's that. Yeah, I could actually just export a node, but that's no, actually no. I'll probably I'll take a quick break just since ads got to run. So, just export it. Don't worry. I'll start. I'll figure something out. We got to start working on an actual game. You know, I'm reading a game design book, so it's gonna happen soon. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let ads run, and then we'll continue. Be right back.
Big dog.
All right, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. All right. Don't forget, Panda, you can still gamble. I'll check them out, Miss Yen. Thank you.
Where my squats, where beans. Pigeons are government drones.
I'm taking that out of your paycheck. How's it going, Muffins? Good to see you, buddy. What you been up to? Chopped liver or what? What? No, I'm not adding it. I'm taking that out. Every time you sub to me, I'm taking that out. Captain says you should be grateful for your sub and his channel. Also that you can't do a push-up. Is he trying to play mind games with me? Is he trying to... He's trying to gaslight me into doing a push-up? Kamei Soul Tamer gifted you a tier 1 subscription. 1 month to Captain Co. Co should be lucky that I'm subbed to him now. How have you been, Muffin? Yeah, well, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Co needs to get canceled. I agree. What? We got a hype train? Right, because you really started a hype train? This guy started a hype train with this sub that I got to take out. Oh! Wait, Muffin, when did you... Oh, I didn't even see you resubbed. Oh, yeah. Okay, this chat's so scuffed, dude. Let me send you a screenshot. Okay, let me show you a screenshot, okay? This is why I missed it, by the way. There you go. Hey, actually, you know, I'm just gonna show this on. Hold on, let me just show this on stream. Guys. Let me show you. Let me show you what happened here. Okay. Who got the internship? Why does it tell me a hype train started now? It was already active, was it not? Jonas Frog. Welcome. Say thank you. You don't need to do that. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let me show you. Chat. All right, find the muffin sub. Dude, this is what I come back to. This is what I come back to. And this is why I missed you. This is why I missed your sub, dude. I know, no, I see it. I see it now. But this is why I missed it. Because I didn't see it in the activity feed either. I didn't notice it. But thank you, Muffin. I really appreciate the 11 months. The 11 months. That's so long, dude. No, I'm not blaming you, Panda. I'm blaming the formatting. The formatting is just horrible. Rakish, I'm taking it out of your paycheck, bro. I'm taking that shit out of your paycheck, man. This guy, dude. What is this? How did I add 2 window captures? Something broke. Whatever, that's fine. But I appreciate that, Muffin. Thank you very much for the resubscription. You're too kind. Thank you. Rakish, thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting that tier 1 sub to Mitzi TV. Mitzi TV, welcome. Thank you for progressing the hype train to a level 2 hype train, Rakish. Thank you. Was that good enough? Think so? Okay. A little bit more enthusiasm next time. It's doable. Yeah, but I told him not to. I've told him so many times that to spend money on himself. Okay. That's fine. Thanks. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to mute for a second. Level 2 hype. Damn, that felt pained. I don't know if you're held at gunpoint or passing a stone. Luckily, neither have ever been. Luckily, I've never been in either situation. Yeah, it's happy to say. Happy to say. Yeah, I think they say coffee's actually good for that. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. No, but sarcasm aside, thank you guys. You don't need you didn't need to do that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Rakish, don't call me vulgar names in DMs, bro. I'm gonna expose you. Okay. Chat. Rakish won't let me pay him. Oh yeah, I was talking about that earlier. There are some really cool things that I'm excited to show you guys soon. We need to let me menu. Let the menu with when are you learning Godot, Muffin? Rakish is an interesting lad. I've been saying the same thing all this whole time. Rakish is an interesting lad. Is like I want that as like a that should be like a those things like Salt Life or live laugh love live laugh love live, right? That I want that as instead. What are your thoughts? Why would you learn Godot? Because it's fun. And you find the same things fun that I do. Whoops. Right, it's not a signal. We knew that though. Down only factorial right now? About time, dude. Time to get started on the nth playthrough that of not finishing the game still. Learning Python? Are you still learning Python? I know you talked about it originally, but are you like actually learning it? A bit? Okay. Respect. I love me some. I love me some. My brain power is being used. Let's just say on hide. Yeah. Choo choo. Thank you guys for the level 2 hype train though. I really do appreciate it. You guys did not need to do that. Take care of yourselves. I'm watching you. Thank you very much. I would not suggest I know like anything. That's fine. No, I mean it's still I'm happy for you. That's cool. It's cool. Know how it is, man. Always looking after number one. Are you talking to Muffin? Him? Who are you saying that to? I get a real Spotify account? Oh, look after yourself? True. Oh, number one. I got you. I got you. Self-love is good. About to sign up to boot.dev. Let's go. Hop on leak code. I don't know if I want to do it this way or not. I kind of want to do... Because it's that simple. But at the same time, I kind of want to make a function for it because I do it everywhere else. Consistency over... I think I just do it. On show FPS counter overlay. No. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We want to do focused option. Get node. UI selectable. Grab focus. Right? No. Where's the selectable? Yes. Get node on null value. Right, bro. What is that? Oh, leak code? Leak code is a it's like a competitive programming website that there are hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of I'm pretty sure thousands of computer science problems, and you essentially make an account and complete them, and you get a score based on like the performance, the memory, etc. Sounds like nerd shit? It is. Yeah, it's literally a website designed for like competitive programming and everything. That said, if you complete a lot of them, I'll sign up. Sounds good. If you complete a lot of them, it's like it's a good way to like tell big tech basically that you're familiar with algorithms and stuff like problem solving, stuff like that. Of course, you could also look up how to solve a lot of it, but the hope is that you've basically tried to solve it yourself. So. It's very cool, though. Very cool. Attempt to call grab focus and base null instance on null instance. Well, we know this is good. So it's just the node. Oh, we don't have to do that. We just do that. Oh. No, I saw you were listening to it with your brother, right? We don't want to hide. We want to hide. Wait, how does this actually work? So we hide the settings menu. That's what we hide. Let's just call this settings. Give it a unique name. Give me a second, hold on. That should be good. Oh yeah, because instead we actually want to say should actually set. Another one of my favorite songs. So it says show. We actually probably want to do like edit. Yeah. Okay. Let's do edit. Find. I want to do replace. So we want to say replace, and then we want to paste this, and we want to say edit. Good. So we want to say edit FPS counter overlay. Connect on edit. We'll say on edit FPS. Or we'll say like begin editing. Or show. We'll just say show settings. Yeah, show settings. And then we want to say signal bus. Save FPS counter. Delay. Let's say save FPS counter. Save settings. Save settings like that. I think that's how I'll do it instead. This should have been edit. Okay, so thoughts on it yet? I haven't listened to it. I saw that you were listening to it, and I heard a little bit of it through your stream, and some of it sounded decent. I have not actually sat down and listened to the new album, though. I will definitely have to check it out. On save button press, so that's fine. So we'll say save. Why won't you listen to it? Oh, like right now? I guess I could. I guess I could. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Give me a second, I'll pull it up. I need to finish this thought. So I don't really actually need this. I'm just yapping. Whenever. I mean, I could listen to it now. You're right. Maybe I should just do show FPS settings. No. Yeah, let's do this. Show settings. So we don't have the show settings is not a clear because that makes sense. It says show settings. This can actually be like a public function because there's no reason for it not to be. Show settings. Not ass, but pass. Maybe instead of save, we should actually say hide settings. Here's somebody else. Are you you're talking about Flora Cash or what? What? Yeah. Why do I remember the name of the person? That's crazy. I'm actually kind of proud of myself right now. You know, I used to listen to this song. Okay, it's not loading. Oh. Yeah, it's I think I'll listen out. But yeah, it's Why does it do that? I used to listen to that song. Edit settings. So if we edit settings, I'll call it show settings. It's literally what it is. But play the song in the bag. Maybe instead of edit, it should just be show. Oh, dude, wait. Instead of this, it should just be toggle. Toggle. Now, okay, I just have to fix this. Go ahead and fix this. So instead of that, we will say toggle, toggle, and then we're gonna say toggled on bool. Like that, and then that fixes all of our problems. Done. So when we press it, we could actually just omit it. Or no, we are. Toggle. We're actually dot bind. We're gonna want to bind true, and we're gonna call dot omit. But instead, yeah, I think it's fine. And signal, you can't. That's fine. What is happening? Ooh, that's tricky. Wait. So when we click save, actually, I don't want to say false. Right? Oh no, that's edit. My bad. That would be true. Grab focus. Toggle FPS counter. So we're gonna want to say. Wait, that's right. And so I have the title as migrating to 4.5, and I will be as soon as I finish what I was in the middle of changing some things. One of the things that I have done most recently is this. So I don't remember. I think the last time I was around, when I was streaming and stuff and actually working on this stuff, I don't remember playing any. I think I actually did play a little bit of sounds, but I actually made this sound. I actually, I've basically redone the menu. I changed the menu where it's on the sidebar basically instead of like the top tabs. And essentially when you hover over it, it previews it. And you actually click it. I need to make it where it actually grays this stuff out a little bit so you know like, hey, you can't actually click on it yet. Well, you can, but that's not a feature. It's a bug. So let's say I want to change something in video. I click it, and now I'm inside this menu, and you can't click anything else. And then you go back, right? It's a good side. It's true. And so, yeah. Basically, that's what I worked on, and one of the biggest reasons is because this has a really good flow for a controller. I have a save settings thing now too, so you can actually say I don't want to save that setting, and it brings it back. Or let's say I do save it, and it's good. Someone say go back, and I save that setting. So basically a lot more feedback in terms of like actually, you know, hearing the audio and stuff. That's funny. This is 32 because you can also click reset. And reset will reset the specific menu now. Instead of having like a global reset, because when I was resetting the settings, I was actually resetting everything. Well, if you want to reset your audio settings, you probably don't want to have to go back and change every other setting, for example, right? So I just made it where you can reset each setting menu individually. Because honestly, I think that's fine. I don't think people are going to be resetting settings a lot. You know, I know personally, and from what I have seen watching people, you don't reset often. Sarah, hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you. How have you been? Does Godot not have a drop shadow? It does. Well, yeah. So that's a tricky question. It has a drop shadow. Like if you want to actually implement something like that, it's very easy to do. I'm assuming you're talking about like that's a tough one. Always with the tougher ones, Muffin. Always with the tougher ones. So, yes and no. Yes, because you can easily add that as like a style. So like I could Starbucks flat and then shadow. So you could actually add a shadow. So like if I banana, right? I'd have to actually scroll down, which you should be able to see it like above me. Yeah. Over here. And then you could say like size. Okay, well so that's not doing the text itself because there's a border. And oh, it's because this is a style box and not a font. Like if you want to do the font, you would do the font specific drop shadow. If you want to do the box, you could do the box. Well, it's good to see, Sarah. What you been up to? So I've considered learning Go, but I've never got around to it. I just use Unity. So I used Unity in school. Seemed fine. I was very new to everything whenever I was trying to learn Unity as well, and it was kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around like I had no idea how to like access anything from inside like basically like a component-based script and stuff, and that was very confusing for me. Also, I had not used C# as much. I think my only real experience at that point was with Java, which I mean, I guess it's a little bit transferable to like C#, for example. And so it was a lot for me. But I think Unity can be nice to work with. Some of the UI and stuff feels very outdated. Godot has a lot of work on UI stuff too, but you know, not knocking anything specific, just my observations, my opinion. And there's one specific thing. I think it's more of a just kind of a funny thing, and that's that the version that I was using for Unity at the time, I think it was like 2022, 2020. I don't remember the year. But the version I was using did not have dark mode. And I just thought it was very strange. I'm like, because when I was doing this for school, I'm like, because I was using the version that the teacher was using to, create it. So basically trying to match it because it makes sense to do so. In case you get some bug or something, all of a sudden you may not know how to fix it because the teacher's not teaching you how to fix that bug because it worked for them. So, yeah, it didn't have dark mode. Because it didn't have dark mode, I actually I did something that I was a little bit more difficult, and I just used the latest version instead of using the version that the teacher told us to use. That was a little jarring, but it worked for the most part. For one of the projects specifically, I actually needed to go back because something just did not work in the newer version compared to when he was putting it. So, but yeah, I like Unity a lot. I like Godot a lot because it's very simple, lightweight to use. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about the engine. I want to restart the engine. Boom, done. I want to restart Unity. Not as bad as Unreal, but hey. About Unreal? I've never used, well, I've installed Unreal and I've opened it. Never used anything though. That's very true, Muffin. But yeah, I've never done anything with Unreal. I think Unreal has a lot of really, really neat features, and I think it's a fantastic engine. It's very cool, but but never used it. Never really used it. But really good for like 3D games, especially. I looked at Unreal and like using it for 2D stuff, 2D game development, but at the time I believe there was something about it that like there's something about it. I don't remember what it was exactly. Something about it that was, it's like deprecated, I think. Like whatever people used for 2D development was just no longer being like supported. So, yeah. A Northern Lion bait game? Do you not think that the horror game computer creation thing, like do you not think that I don't know what kind of games Northern Lion plays off the top of my head. I'm working on a few projects right now, but yeah, that will eventually be public and not be done for a while. Nice. I didn't know you were actually doing stuff like game dev stuff, Sarah. Did I? Did I know that about you? You need to tell me if I knew that about you. I don't remember. I feel like I'm vaguely remembering discussing game dev related stuff. Yeah, I think I have, haven't I? I feel like you're one of the few people I actually talked about Godot with, right? I think it's come up. Probably not. The only aspect I'm public about is Minecraft server development. Oh shit, I didn't know you did that. That's cool. Like Bucket and stuff, or modded. I'm assuming if you do server development, you're talking about like maybe developing like plugins and stuff, or unless you're really deep into it and you created your own Rust server. Like to use vanilla Minecraft as a game engine. It's insane the amount of things you can do at you without mods and plugins. Fair, yeah. Neither ironic. I gotcha. Horror game with interesting premise was just Markiplier bait. So wait, so what's Northern Lion? What's the Northern Lion bait game? Explain it to me so I can decide. What would that be? I don't know where I want to put this. Put it here, I guess. And I match the thing up there. Toggled on. Can I send a vid? Nice. I almost permitted Serious Sloth. I don't know who Serious Sloth is, but fractals. I watched one guy's video a long time ago where he showed like yeah, is this the same guy? It is the same guy. I've seen this guy before. I watched his procedurally animated robots in Minecraft. Wait, did I watch this? I think I did watch this video actually. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The stuff that you can do. That's crazy? Oh boy. I was like, oh hey Suki, and then I'm like, wait, Suki, the first thing Suki says is not that's crazy. That's not what Suki comes in on. How's it going, Tay? Kinds of thing you could do in MC with just command. Yeah, that's crazy though. Crazy. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There you go. You got the you got the W's. Now it's full blown. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I won't be able to tell the difference. I got you. Yeah. How's it going, Tay? What you up to? If so, we'll say this is video options. Oh, if not toggled on FPS counter edit grab focus. Peak right now. Anyone else just feel dumb when y'all start yapping computer stuff? Can't wait to have 3D hologram waifu displays in Minecraft Blade Runner style. True. What computer stuff? What computer stuff were we yapping though? Audio Jungle. True. It gets ripped out. Don't worry. Goop Trip. Yeah. That. Audio Jungle. Oh, do you not game dev on a computer? No, that's well, you said talking about like computer stuff. I don't know. Listen, Muffin, I feel dumb when I mean, of course you'll feel that way anytime someone I think it's specifically related to terminology too though, which computer science has a lot of stuff in it. So it makes sense. It's also like doctors, right? Like if a doctor started being like, yeah, I don't know. You know, the sclera, it was dilated. That's the best I got. This makes sense, but must I have at the time? Just learn Latin? Yeah, true. That's actually true. No, I'm not human. I've seen a lot of people playing that. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. It's not working. Debug. Error calling. Show settings. Yeah. No, I know. That's why I was joking about this. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I've been watching people and their vibe does not match the tone of the game. Like XQC. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that game is definitely like a dark, like it's a really cool game. I didn't know that the game wasn't fully out. I watched someone play like I guess a little bit like the demo or something a while back. Definitely kind of creepy. I couldn't take the game seriously. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I saw a lot of people playing it. Yeah, you bought it last night. I'll have to watch you play it. I'm not feeling so good, Tycoon. He calls you Tycoon. I thought he'd call you like Taysan or Taysama. Taysama probably, right? Oh, daddy. How come Sarah said nobody asked it disappeared when I asked any thoughts on this issue? I've noticed that theme with Sarah. It's a recurring one. It's a recurring one. Sarah is an elusive being. She hates us. One day we'll know all the cool things Sarah's doing game dev wise. Today's just not the day. You should make games on Roblox to get money. Dude, I cannot believe the player base. I was talking, Nicholas was showing me about how many, without looking off the top of your head, I feel like I should say Am and Muffin cannot. I was gonna say I feel like you guys can't comment because I feel like this is something you would know and you're gonna spoil everything for everyone. I'm not gonna get the dramatic effect I want from it. But by all means, go ahead and guess here. Rackish. Okay, I got it. Okay, so how many guys? What do you think? Like, this is just a picture Nicholas has sent me. What do you think is like a first of all, how many registered accounts do you think Roblox has? How many registered accounts do you think Roblox has? Sarah, welcome to the Foundry. Sarah, now that you are an intern, welcome again. Now that you are an intern, again, I think first time maybe. I feel like I feel like I have a increased level of qualification to ask what the cool things, if you want to share, you are doing with game dev. Muffin and I were in group therapy discussing the matter of that we were unfortunately Donowald. It was a traumatic experience for us both. Luckily, Muffin and I were here to console one another during these trying times. All that stuff you said about her hating us. I was playing Borderlands. Brad was like, "Hey, you have no yes." Sarah's already alt. Oh no, dude, I was gonna say Sarah's already alt tab to get. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. Tens doing good. Yeah. No. So 2 mil. No. Roblox. What Nicholas sent me? 9.5 billion. 9.5 billion registered accounts. Okay. Yeah, 9.5 billion. All right. The daily active users, guys. How many daily active users do you think Roblox has? Smurfs. Yeah, that's a lot of lost emails. How many daily active users do you think Roblox has? Okay, Rakesh, he's throwing out this number. Okay. Well, now again, he's ruined the dramatic effect. 88.9 million, 89 million, right? 8 billion. Yeah, the whole we got the aliens are playing Roblox as well. We just don't. That's where all the registered accounts came from. Yeah, Earth, yeah. So 89 million daily active users. That's insane. It's engagement hours. I don't know how those were calculated, but it says 20.7 billion. That's kind of crazy, right? It says there's 4.2 million developers. So I'm assuming that's like, people who are actually, developing something in the game or whatever. And I thought it was very interesting because he sent me this one thing. It says Roblox hit its highest concurrent player count ever with 45 million users, more than Steam's all-time peak. Okay, so 45. This is 45 million. All right. Highest concurrent, more than Steam's all-time peak. So it, I guess in a way that makes sense, but I also think of Steam as like a really big platform. But so yeah. Yeah. And one of the reasons is because of a specific game in it too called. Hold on, he sent it to me. You know what it's called? It's called Steal a Brain Rot. That's what it was. It's called Steal a Brain Rot. Steal a Brain Rot reaches 24 million concurrent players across Roblox and Fortnite in a single day. Steal a Brain Rot. Truly incredible what they have done. It's, honest. Forever ago, I thought Roblox was gonna die. I forever ago when I stopped playing Roblox, I used to play it, when I was younger, and it was a lot of fun. But once my friends and I stopped, stopped playing as much in general, and I wasn't playing it by myself. I'd only ever play it with my friends, and so yeah, I stopped playing it, over time, but it's just crazy. Rakesh, why are you sending me Wild Fur Life? Oh, it's a Roblox game? Play Roblox? Yeah. Large scale open world Minecraft ARPG based off my own fictional universe. Hold on, I want to read this in one breath. Large-scale open-world Minecraft ARPG based off my own fictional universe that I've been developing and world building since 2009. Then I'm also making a bullet hell rhythm game and a roguelike. I was making a digital board game too, but I stopped just make it in tabletop sim instead because it was 20 times easier. Actually, okay. All incapacities, okay, I guess. Really? Interesting, though. That's super cool, Sarah. Bullet hell rhythm games are very nice. It wasn't a good enough announcement voice for you today. I'm sorry. It's great because vast development of games about recent things. Squid Game 3 comes out. Next day, players can play the mini games on Roblox. Well, it's funny you said it's a good point to bring up, Anne, because was it Ute? Someone told me about that someone recreated Peak in Roblox, and it had a higher player count, I'm pretty sure, than the actual Peak game. And it had microtransactions. God, that would feel horrible, dude. Oh yeah, the guy himself actually like the devs actually commented on it. Crazy. Where she has time to play PoE, I have no idea. Yeah. Sarah's crazy. In a good way. Cracked way. I feel like an imposter sometimes. The more I speak, the more it's like. Alright, so save settings should be good. You have the perma narc debuff, yeah. Sleep becomes optional, true. You sound like your videos don't try to buy drugs. Yeah. So save button on save button pressed. Good to say. No, Sarah, don't inconvenience yourself. I was for the joke. I was just giving you a hard time. By all means, please do continue having fun. I'm sorry Muffin griefed you like that. And Rakish forced your hand. Like this chat. Maybe I should take another break. Alright guys. Hiatus, the sequel. What's happening? There's a game you should play. What? The first Descendant. I can't. I know the game, but I can't remember what it is. Isn't this like something you try to get me to play forever ago? This is something you try to get me to play forever ago. TinBears in it? Wait, no, this is the new game, isn't it? Goon Simulator? How do I avoid this game? Where is it at? Oh yeah, I understand. Me when I saw the thumbnail. Just now. Did I go back? True. True. I don't know about that one. Jesus. That's crazy, Raggers. Oh, is Warframe a cult? Yeah. By cult, I don't mean actual cult, but tightly knitted community. Yeah, I think Warframe's one of those community games that's like it. I don't know. It just it's stable because like it has a really, I guess, it has a really established community, and I think anytime you have a really established community, the community has. I love explaining this shit to the song. I can't organize my thoughts. But yeah, like anytime you have a game that has a really established community, I think you run into the problem where there's like gatekeeping. There's like people have like very set opinions, you know, stuff like that. And I think I don't know if Warframe has gatekeeping. I don't think I've ever really witnessed that, but I have witnessed a lot of Warframe players with like opinions and stuff that you know, don't reflect like actual metas and stuff, like what you should actually, you know, like the best thing to do in the game and stuff like that. Which is, I guess, a little aside the point, but yeah. A cult? No, I mean, you know, it's definitely a tightly, it's a very strong community though, that's for sure. A song? Yeah, that's how I felt when I saw some of the gameplay of the first Descendant. One of my hamsters, at least. So if toggled on. You know, let's just do. Wait, why don't we just do toggle settings? Yeah, and then we can just literally say here, and so we could say visible equals toggled on, and that's it. And then there's no need to do. Yeah, there's no need to actually do whatever. And then so what we want to do now is instead of save setting, we just want. So we'll say toggle settings. False. I love that this is after. Play League. Am I getting paid? Am I busy Friday? D&D's that day, yeah. Because I canceled last Friday. Things came up, so. Friday is that. Why? What's up? Why is 7 TV so doo-doo? I don't know. They definitely have a lot of database problems, it seems. But then again, I can kind of understand. It's very lot of data. Oh, did you add it? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's actually yeah, we can actually keep that. We'll keep that one. I can't playing games with my brother on Friday was supposed to invite people. Gotcha. What y'all gonna play, you think? Phasma right now. Are you like going through your Steam list? You like going through your Steam list day? Is that what's going on? Yeah. When was the last time you played Peak? Right out of my mind. I'll probably have the energy to play a game again soon. I decided, when do you have to go to D&D? 7 or 7. Oh, I think sometime after 7. Last time we played, man. Okay, I don't know if this is what I want or not. Let me check. No, it's not. Okay. Wrong. First of all, we can just do that. Second of all, why am I doing this? That should be that. Well, I was doing unique access here. Settings non-declared FPS setting. We actually don't even need this. Shouldn't need this. All right, let's check. Does this work like I want it to? No. Toggle expected when called to. Toggle settings. What? Oh, because we're binding it. What? Oh no, yeah. So we don't want to do that. All right, let me chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna this ad's gotta run, so we'll just take a quick break so I can stretch my legs and stuff while that happens. Be right back. All right, I am back. Muffin, I just realized you never told me. You missed the old Pokemon cards. They're the same. Oh, you mean the bugged ones? I can't believe that was bugged. The whole time I didn't realize. Anyway, um, uh, they were broken. They were broken. Yeah. um, you didn't tell me what the Northern Lion bait. What a Northern Lion. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Bait game would be. All right, so this And bind true. Press connect. So this should be being called. What's wrong? Oh. I know the problem is because this guy is setting. It's not the right one. It's in here. This shouldn't be it. Oh no, that's fine actually. No, that's fine. What's the problem then? That is it because on the actual main menu I hit it. So the FPS counter overlay should always be visible. It's just that. Okay, so auto battler deck builder with creative character premise, or roguelike where you get a really, really big number. But either way, you pick one of three things. One of three things? Wait, so auto battler as like its own thing, you're saying? So this is correct though. Well, let's check what's going on here. So let's look. So toggle true. So the overlay is it. Oh, if the overlay was visible, everything would be visible right now, right? Auto battler and deck builder are together. Gotcha. So one of two things, or was there a third that you had in mind? Let's check the remote. I'm confused why this is not working. So this is still not visible. I guess the thing is that I guess the whole thing should probably not be visible if it's the case. Oops. I think I always just want it to be visible. And then it just yeah, I think I just always want it to be visible. Or do I? I go to shop. Shopkeep has three things for sale, but I can only purchase one. What's the other card game that's like that? Where there's like, it's like, no, not Balatro. It's like, Perfect Lord of the Night. Yeah. No, it's the one with like, I don't know. It's like darker themes. It's a lot of like kind of low light. Very like a lot of browns, blacks, dark greens. Like it's kind of spooky. You like progress through like the road and like a inscription. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I could not remember the name. Yeah, like that kind of game you're talking about, or is Balatro like a better, more along the lines? Almost good. Gotcha. Okay. Little too much meat. I don't like how many things there are here, but why is the box wrong size now? Why can that go to 0? The font slider's messed up. Min value. Oh. To like 16. Do like 8. Oh, that's a hint grab. Wait, yeah. So that can just be removed. All right, so visible equals toggled on. What is a good resting heart rate? 65, I've heard. It means you're in like peak, or like even 63. I've heard it means that you're in like peak shape, or even up to 66. It depends, especially when you're talking. Sometimes it can. I've heard in some cases even 72. I'm gonna get back into exercising. So toggle settings, what we'll actually do is on initialization here, we'll do load FPS counter toggle. We'll say FPS counter that, and we'll say say visible equals. Or we'll just say toggled. Sure. Toggled. Boom. But I don't, and to answer your question, I don't know. I think anything between 60 to 70 is okay. I'm sure. I mean, people are gonna have different resting heart rates anyway. Mine's down to 90. Nice. I remember you said that it's been higher, right? Should work. Oh, so that's toggle settings. So we want to say toggle settings false. No, we could just actually say, we can actually just initialize with settings not being shown. Look at this. And then also the hint overlay. Like this. But the hint overlay is still capturing, yeah. Let's just say load toggled. Load scale. Load position. So we're gonna say ignore. Actually, wait, hold on. Ignore. Everything should ignore it now, I believe, right? Yep. That's what we actually want. All right, but that's not what we want. Ignore. There we go. Right. And then so whenever we toggle the settings, we want to say if, or no, that's fine. So yeah, we can just do that. If toggled on, ignore, no, FPS counter. Have you ever actually considered are saying without laughing? I always consider what people are saying without laughing. I always try and hear people out, but honestly, you up to seeing the world in a brighter light. How so? So if it's toggled on, we want the we can say to stop it there, yeah, and then or pass. No, we'll want to say stop. And then FPS counter dot mount hint. Say hint grab visible show. I can just say here. Oh no, we already added it here. Apparently, if you keep the grid long enough, some globe earther will invite you to Antarctica for a free trip to show you a 24-hour sun. Thanks for the free plane ticket. You know what? You know what? I don't see a flaw. I don't see a flaw with that logic. Let's just do control like that, I guess. Because the only reason that we can't do it is because it's in scope. Or, the only reason we could get rid of the control there is because it's within scope. Else... So, wait, do I... Oh, I don't actually do anything whenever the save button's pressed now. That's probably the problem. Whoops. Save button. Dot press. Dot connect. I think it works. Shin Godzilla. I think I'm done actually redoing this. You know what's a little complicated, guys? What's complicated about this is, controller support. Hate rate incoming. It's hating. Kind of crazy they never made a whole leg Godzilla. Okay, that's crazy. I can only tell Tiny cows are not that wild for so long. Oh. True. I don't even know how I'm going to do controller support for the FPS counter. That's kind of complicated. Go! Hey, buddy. How have you been? Soul Tamer, thank you for the gifted sub to Captain Co. I'm so happy to be on board again. This fantastic ship. Thank you for the follow as well, Soul Tamer. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, come on in, everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful time with Co. Captain Invasion. The crew's here to spread love and good vibes. Welcome, me hearties. Welcome. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Gas station simulator. Was it gas? I crack myself up, man. That's very important, you know, guys. You gotta be able to laugh because you're so funny, not at yourself, but of course just because you're so funny. Soul Tamer, thank you so much for giving that tier 1 sub to Captain Co. You work for me again. I'm watching you, Co. Welcome back. Watching you. Don't forget, all right? I know what you did in the cafeteria. All right? Won't happen again. Trust me. We got cameras now. Right, Rakish? By cameras, I mean Rakish is going to sit in the cafeteria. I'm paying him to sit in the cafeteria and watch you now. That is the camera. Rakish is going to be in the corner of the cafeteria. Just laid back, watching. Thank you so much. Yeah, Soul Tamer, nice to meet you. Thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the gifting the sub. Not only to me and Co's channel, but also to Co himself. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful night. Nice to meet you. So Rakish is getting a raise. No. If anything, I'll have to pay him less because, I mean, think about it. Right? Sitting and watching someone in the cafeteria, like, we both know Rakish is probably going to be using the cafeteria at the same time he's there. So. That sounds like a dig against Rakish, but it's not. It's just, I would too. You know, I would too. It's not anything against Rakish. It's just that I would too. You know? If anything, I think it's a compliment. Because I think Rakish deserves it. I don't like cafeteria sloppy joes. No, I don't think that's something I'd be getting in the cafeteria. Yeah. Luckily, the cafeteria food when I was growing up was actually really good. From what I heard, most of it, or from what I know, most of it was homemade. In fact, and the delivery was, I guess, quick enough that, you know, it was always warm, or you know, it was always really, really good. Lunch lady tucked me in at night. She was a nice lady. Nice lady. Unless you did something to make her angry. Like not pay attention during class. Or be paying attention but like not grasping it. repeatedly for a while, you know? Tin got mugged by the fridge again? No, no. We were talking about how the cafeteria food when I was young was good. The cafeteria was the kitchen in your house? No? I don't know. Was it? Bro, the fact that you actually like basically almost failed homeschooling is wild. Whoa, who said I almost failed homeschooling? I was only threatened that I was going to be sent to public school multiple times. I'll have you know. Okay. I was an exceptional student. I was an exceptional student. I was never a bad student. I always paid attention. I was always willing to do my homework. No one had asked me twice. I was on it. Yep. Still in the honor same brother. I got straight A's. Nice. Exceptional student, of course, Matt. Still can't figure out which. Still can't figure out which you're to use though. What? Wait, what? You lied? No. My poor mom, dude. But we made it. I wouldn't want to teach me. My problem, well, my problem was that I just wasn't interested. I'm sure a lot of people can sympathize with that. But I think looking back, one of the trickiest but most important things I think you could do for someone is to make them interested in what they're learning. You know, you just have to find out how to do that.
Forgot you were alive, WB.
Thank you, Nicholas, for the 78 years. Welcome back. Thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate it, buddy. How you doing today? How was your day? Yeah, I forgot I was too. We were just talking about homeschooling. Oh, it's just to see what the oh no, it's 2 times buff. That's pretty good actually. Thank you for the lurk, Co. Appreciate it. You didn't say it was gas. You didn't say if the freaking gas station simulator was gas, and I even made a joke about it. That's kind of rough. I worked hard on that joke. This co guy does just regular work. I respect that. You're tired after you stream, and I like to do the same thing. Homeschooling. Is there an education portion about Pop Rocks? Don't get me started on Pop Rocks because I don't really care for them too much, but I don't eat them by themselves. They're okay. I mean, I had them when I was younger. You're welcome for the excerpt. Now, here's the thing, though. When I was not when I was young, I like it now. There's a place. I don't know how big the chain is, but it's called Brewster's, and I probably talked about this before. But oh my god, they got it. It's called Cotton Candy Explosion, and it's cotton candy ice cream with Pop Rocks in it. It's so good, so good. Brewster shut down. Really? That's sad. Well, there's one around here, Muffin. Your joke was okay, needs some work. At least mine made sense, Co. Pretty sure Fast Food Sim got abandoned after some done copies. Hasn't gotten an update in like 4 months. Yeah. That's not good. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what that could mean. I don't want to know what that could mean, Matt. I'm worried now. Y'all got Culvers? Hell yeah, we got Culvers. I do love some Culvers. Give me a concrete mixer. Some of them cheese curds. Whew. Their fries are pretty good too. I do love me some cheese curds though. That and also like I said, their concrete mixers are really good. And of course their burgers. Can't go wrong. My mom got their spicy chicken one time, I think. I think it was spicy. She liked it from what I remember. She thought it was good. I haven't tried it. I've only ever had a burger from there. I think I had a mushroom and Swiss maybe one time. I can't recall. I believe so. I don't have a joke for today. I wasn't given a warning. I need my jokes back up and running. I gotcha. Well, don't worry too much. I don't know if I'm back. I just really wanted to stream today. Dying Light tomorrow. The reviews so far have been said is the best in the series. Please be optimized. That sounds good. That sounds promising. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, as long as it's not Borderlands 4 level performance, so it should be okay, right? Crazy to talk about Pop Rocks and call someone a boy when they think about Pop Rocks. What? No, I just said I only think about Pop Rocks when I was younger. A concrete mixer? Yeah. It's really good, Co. Trust me. I got you, Co. 10, you look like you smell like crayons. Do you find the smell of crayons repulsive? If anything, that'd be perplexing. I'd be interested. I'd be like, why does this person smell like crayons? I need to ask them. I probably wouldn't ask a random person that. But I would be very curious. No, dude, if you smell like crayons, leave me alone. Whoa! What if I just like work with a lot of crayons or something? Pumba, hello. Welcome back. How have you been? It's good to see you. Then shower first. What if it's like a condition? What if you just can't help it? That'd be kind of messed up, wouldn't it? It'd be messed up. I'm doing well, Pum. I'm glad you are doing well. I was going to work on migrating my Godot project from 4.4 to 4.5. Exactly. What if they worked at Crayola? I mean, that's literally... What if they did charity work with crayons for kids? Like, they mass-produced crayons so they could just give them, like, donate them instead of, like, you know, people having to buy them from, like, Crayola or something. I'm sure Crayola probably does some, you know, maybe some charity work stuff too, but I don't know. But yeah, what if failing to see where any of this is your problem? I would assume it's because you partake in the consumption of said wax-based painting utensils. I wouldn't. I don't think everything... It sounds good, Co. I don't think, about the jokes, I don't think everything you consume, though, is... I don't think you smell on a person everything that they consume. I know that they say you could do that with, like, I think it's, like, garlic. I don't know if this ginger. I don't think ginger. But I know specifically garlic, right? I'm not sure if there's something else or not. Unless you got the meat sweats. But I think the meat sweats, I don't think you're sweating the meat smell. Are you? I'm not an expert in meat sweats, unfortunately. So I can't answer that question, but... Alright, I'm committing this stuff here in Git so we can move on. People told me in school that I smell like curry, but I never eat. Some people just have different smells to them. Nothing wrong with that. Rakish, that's like, dude, that's gotta be such a profound statement to make. Like, Rakish just gave me some serious wisdom. It's crazy. Some big LOL streamer nuked his career faster than I've ever seen. Uh-oh. I know what your parents cook. Yeah, I mean, exactly. It could be on your clothes. I mean, a lot of things are like that. It's whatever you, wash your clothes with, or, what you're around. So. Scenes main. What did I add to the main scene here? Right. He failed a subathon and go, crashed out, started a shitcoin, and tried to do a pump and dump scam. It failed instantly and closed off with Socialist Plus Discord. My God. That's what's not right with the world, man. He has the grind set mindset. That's the wrong mindset to have. Scamming people, you know? People should not try and take advantage of others. It's a very shameful and sad thing to do. Okay, so I want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna crash out. Why are you gonna crash out now? Look what we did. We're talking about crashing out. Now Muffin's gonna crash out. Okay, so those are the video options. Academia about it? Yeah, that sounds good. If you don't, yeah, if you don't think it's something for Twitch chat, then that's fine. For shiny, my level 32nd char. How rare are they? Is that like, what is that? Is that like above exotic? They're like shiny Pokemon. Nice. Man, I didn't mean to do that. I just added the whole folder and Git instead of doing specific files. I'm sad. I hope one day you guys can actually... I need to figure out a way you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Let's see. Menu, components, I'm just gonna... All right, so let's so now that we have this FPS kind of working, right? We should just be able to straight up delete the other one. Yeah. We may actually not want to do it yet. Let's see, because this is partial container. Oh, with a special skin. Oh, so they're called legendaries instead of exotic now? Do I need to add this as like a center container? So now why the hint grab is working properly there, but it's not. Set up hint overlay. Hint overlay. What if I do hint grab dot minimum update minimum size call deferred? So I imagine I'll have to defer it. Not sure what's going on with that. Nope. Custom minimum size equals bounds.size. Oh, that's the hint. Yeah, right. That's the hint overlay. I don't know. These update minimum size. Do I need to update the, maybe I need to update the FPS minimum or FPS counter dot minimum size? That doesn't look like it either. I haven't looked at the one build you said yet. Actually, I can do it now. How does Godot make money? Donations. So like, you know, they'll be like companies sponsor the game. The guy who made like Buckshot Roulette and stuff. He actually sponsors the game, so it's a monthly like donation based thing. Because they pay, you know, they pay open source developers to help develop the engine. Let's look. So if you scroll down, for example, let me pop this out so you can see it here. It's like WordPress. Well, WordPress sells support and stuff, right? And I'm sure premium products and packages and such. Godot doesn't sell any like, you know, it doesn't sell any packages. It doesn't sell any, it doesn't sell support either. That's one of the bad things, as far as I'm aware. You could probably pay someone else that maybe is knowledgeable, but so who made Vulcan's making ARPG PvP PvPvE extraction? Interesting. It's basically their chumps. So rough, man. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if I know that person, Muffin. But yeah, for example, like Kronos, I don't know Kronos, Score Warrior, W4 Games. So W4 Games is like a paid version, like it's like a paid company. That like if you pay them, they'll port your game to like console and stuff. As far as I'm aware, like that's the purpose of W4 Games. JetBrains, hey, you know they make the IDEs and everything. Robot Gentleman, I don't know who that is. Mega Crit, a bunch of studios in the Silver. Terraria, the people who make Brelogic, the people who made Terraria are Silver. I don't know which Silver sponsors. That's what you would call it. So I don't know. I don't know what they've done. I guess they've done like this, like 60-second games or something. I'm not sure. Oh, Mega Crit. Wait, what? Okay, well, Mega Crit is Slay the Spire. Okay, so pretty big game. They also sponsor them. Because they're actually making Slay the Spire 2 in Godot as well. So this is wrong because this needs to be able to be resized. So what I don't get though is like, oh, it's because I think maybe it's because the minimum size of this is being. Wait, what? Man, I thought that would. Wait, can I copy the value? Yeah. What? Whatever, we can just do vector 2, 64, or 48. Okay, so that puts it like that. Which we don't want. But it is the FPS counter has minimum size. It seems to be the problem. So update, we'll just do update minimum size and see what happens. Yeah, see, so that doesn't work. And we already called deferred it, right? That doesn't work. Oh yeah, I refreshed the minimum sizes right here anyway. Oops. Oh, because I'm... What if I do this? Ah, yeah, that's the problem there. Okay. Is that the problem? I remember that being the problem, like, or... It might have actually been the way I was... Where I had it when I was doing it. Yeah, there we go. There's 50K USD assets to company 2023. Well, they I imagine they probably don't hold on to like a lot of assets. Like they're not going to have assets because they're also just paying the developers to make it and everything. So smile for Godot. So if I don't do this, then it messes up. No, it doesn't. I don't think I actually need that then. I also actually want to make it where I do add and I focus. Do I focus on hover? And then I want to do... I actually want to assign it to the grab. Appreciate it, Am. Take it easy, buddy. Have a good night. Actually, I could just do UI selectable. Instead of this hint grab, maybe. Oh, but that's... Ignore. Oh, wait, I need to add it to this, right? Yeah. I don't remember how I used my own thing. Oh. Right. I want to say UI focus on hover. But the problem now is that this guy, he just needs to ignore or pass, I guess, really. Yeah, because now this should be being dragged instead. So the problem is that I'm not dragging. Yeah, I mean, I don't need the hint grab like that. UI focus on hover. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, button mask. Wait, maybe I could just... Okay, no, it still wants to accept it. Oh, flat, right. I completely forgot that's... Let me just copy this. All right, whatever. I don't need to do it that way. Okay. Okay. So now the problem is that the GUI event is... We need to process a different GUI event. Instead of the counter itself, we want to say the UI selectable. We'll just say could I actually make it a... Well, no, I want the margin container. um, just call... Call it a grabber. I don't know. I don't know, man. So what happens if I do this? That works. I think it's fine that you can see it like that, I guess. See, I could just say if the button's pressed now instead of doing all this. Ooh, but the problem is, because I want it to always be visible because I want it to be like, you can tell that like you can actually drag it. But if like this is the case, you're not gonna be able to tell that you can actually drag it, right? Like here and go here. So it shows the actual other thing, but like you wouldn't be able to actually tell. Ooh, what if we do like a... You know what? Said this. Let's just delete that and then go back. Let's go back up here. So same thing, right? Can't drag it. Works. Okay. Raffle. So maybe what I could do is that hint grab, where's this at? All right, well, I'm gonna have to add a thing here on after all. Save button pressed. That's easy enough. For the toggle settings, this is where I need it. Feels bad, go. Close yet so far, buddy. Start hint animation. Do I want this to be a public function? Sure. I don't know if I want it to be private or not. Var tween. So start hint animation. We'll do. And we'll say tween dot. What was chain do? Oh. We just want to do tween property. Hint grab. We have to do hint grab. Minimum custom minimum size from, oh no, that, and then we'll say the final variant, we're going to want to say vector 2, like I mean, I could always just do visibility actually, or what's it called? Yeah, visibility modulation. Modulate. And we could just say color transparent. Dot tween property. What is subtween? Creates and appends a subtween tween, and this method can be used to nest subtweens. Allowing for the creation of more complex and composable sequences. Interesting. That's kind of cool, actually. I guess that makes sense. That's easy to like keep track. I like that. Tween property. Modulate. Color white. Tween. What? Oh, duration, right. I forgot about that. We'll say 1. And then tween dot start. I can never remember what it is because it's stop, running, play. Await. Or yeah, no, we actually don't need to await. Yeah. Object 1 should be an object. My bad. Tween dot let's kill. Just kill and invalidates the tween. Okay. That's fine. We could just do that. Yeah, I mean that's oh right, it only did it one time. Tween dot loop set loops 0. Make it a little bit faster too. That's kind of cool, eh? It's very easy to do. Can always just make that for like, hey, you can move it. I don't know. I feel like you need arrows or something. What communicates to you guys that you can actually move something visually without hovering over it or anything? You still need to fix the size of this guy. Because I thought about like displaying like a temporary hand, like the first time you do it, you know, just to show you. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I think that's it for me tonight, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a pleasure as always. Let's find someone to raid. Yeah, Ko, it was a pleasure to see you, buddy. Thanks again for the raid. Hope you've been well. Thanks for hanging out. Let's look for someone in the software and game development category. We can find anyone here. I think I'll just call it a night. I had to raid new people and leave right away, so yeah. Alrighty. Anyway, I don't know when I'll stream next. I mean, like I said, you know, I was streaming tonight because it's been a while. It's been a while. So I got a lot going on. So we'll see. We'll see. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Puma, pleasure as always. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you, man. I hope you have a wonderful night yourself or day. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to stream again soon, like I said, but we will see. Only time will tell. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.